Welcome to Boothy's Dream Team Talk podcast. I want to focus first on Adelaide Crows. Now, the Adelaide Crows players who you'd consider in your fantasy Dream Team Classic are as follows. Riley Knight, one game last year dominating the SANFL in great nick and at a cheap price of $241,000 forward. Definitely a must-have if you're in round one, which I believe he'll be. Rory Atkins, 24 games last year, the full quota for the Crows. 21 disposal averages, you can see there in that D column. 11 goals, because I love players who kick a goal every second game. He's a $441,000 midfielder, which makes him a mid-5 or mid-6 position. But he's coming up to third year of his playing days and up to 50 games now. So he's a special and I think could really improve. Rory Laird is a D1 or D2, that means first or second position. 19 games last year, 27 disposals, could get up to 30 this year. Only the one goal, of course, being in defence, but has been training in the midfield during the summer for the Crows to differentiate from other teams. He's a $584,000 defender. Matt Crouch, of course, who could be an absolute gun in the comp, averaging 28 disposals in 22 games, only missed the 2. 5 goals only, which is a bit of a worry, doesn't kick a lot of goals. But at $564,000 mid, he's a great option for mid-4 or mid-5, depending on your structure in the midfield, which I'll talk about later. Cam Ellis-Yolman, only 2 games last year, scored over there, you can see 68 and 90. You can pick him as a forward or mid-362, so he would be a really good F4, because I believe he'll come in for the Jared Lyons, who's gone to Gold Coast, so he'll get opportunities. Had a huge summer fitness-wise in America and back at the Crows. Was in the SANFL Team of the Year last year and got injured in the finals, but is ready to go. At 24 years of age, he's bound to get opportunities, particularly with Thompson being injured at the moment with his shoulder, as well as Brad Crouch being injured with his hamstring. So he's a really solid forward who I think could average 80 points this year, who's a lot cheaper than that. Brodie Smith missed the one game last year, got a couple of scores of 100 late in the year, which is what you want. 21 disposals per game, which is great for a defender. 7 goals, which isn't bad as well for a defender, and he's priced at $466. He'd be a good defence 3 player, and he's not likely to get more midfield time with the way the Crows are structuring up with a lot more midfielders going in. Sam Jacobs had an ankle injury late last year, so got a really low score, which kept his average down by probably 5 in the end because of the score he got. Believe it or not, missed 2 games, but coming in, having a good summer, 14 disposals per game, which is solid, 8 goals, which is pretty good, and at $534 he's cheaper than other ruckmen. And the Crows don't have a bye till round 13, so you get him for 12 rounds before he even has a bye. So he's a good second ruck option behind a Grundy, a Gawn, those sort of players. Brad Crouch and Rory Sloane, avoid them at the start of the year because of their injuries. Too risky for round 1. I like Sloane and I like Crouch, but not in round 1. Upgrade targets later in the year, which means you trade them in later, but do not pick them in round 1 is my advice. A few other Crows that might get a look in. Curtly Hampton, if he plays, obviously is good value as a cheap defender in the early 200,000s. Harrison Wigg, of course, the 150 mid with 23 disposals a game in SANFL if he gets a Guernsey. And I think the other one is Jake Kelly, who's been a fitness freak, played 10 games a couple of years ago, great in the SANFL last year, and with injuries at the moment to Cheney and Brown, he could come in. Jake Kelly is a very cheap in the early 200 defender also. So they're the Crows players I would be considering for this year. I'll come back after some pre-season games because I haven't played one yet. There's a game this Friday against Richmond. For those that don't know, the salary cap is $11 million. You've got to fit 30 players into your team, as it says there. And you need to pick 8 defenders, 10 midfielders, 8 forwards and 4 ruckmen. So you need to have a balance, and that's hence the M5-6 type scenario and all those other numbers and positions. So some other Crows, look, at this stage, they're either, as I say there, they're either a second ruck or a key forward or a key back, or they're injured a lot, or they're getting older or whatever. So, they're the ones in yellow I would consider from the Crows. You wouldn't pick all of them, but they're the ones you would really consider strongly, and I've given you some reasons why, and hopefully that you'll enjoy that and that will help you. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more Boothy's AFL Dream Team Classic for 2017. I look forward to speaking to you then. Bye for now.